Hulahans, welcome back. It's Monday, and we're here with the Hot List Hulahan, Johnny Breath, Daniel Rude.
It is a wonderful weekend. I hope everybody enjoyed themselves this weekend. I had a beautiful time, man. I really did. Had friends come to visit, plenty of surf on the horizon. Got to go to a luau last night. And so,
Ooh,
yeah, playing a little tourist, man. It's been fun.
luau. Tourist luau or
Yeah.
home style luau?
No, like tourist kind. We went to the Hyatt. The
Mm.
wife works there. So it was funny for her. She was like, I really needed to come because she sells the luau as a concierge, but she was like, I really didn't know this and that. And so it was fun to see that she got something out of it too.
You gotta
And
enjoy it.
yeah, it's funny, bro. The Hyatt and like that's where I met my wife. I was working at the Swan Court back when it was a fine dining establishment. She was at Aloha Services. And then, bro, so many of my friends from Swan Court, when they closed the Swan Court down for the Hyatt, it's now Sun's the steakhouse, right? Those guys just ended up that had seniority. They just ended up going over to Luau. So I
Hmm,
saw all of them over there again. So that was good fun, man.
that's fun. I mean, kind
But
of brings up a topic that we talk about a lot, Johnny, is in
yeah,
order to like introduce the lifestyle, we got to live it
hmm,
ourselves, right? And so you
I'm doing the
start,
homework for you, gang.
you get out at the beach, you check things out,
Yeah,
you got to live the lifestyle because we hear too many of some of our colleagues that are almost boastful about how little they enjoy Maui, right? Oh, I haven't been to the beach in 4 years. I haven't gone to the west
yeah.
side in 2 years. I haven't been to Haleakala in 7 years. It's almost like becomes a badge of honor of how little that they enjoy the island, and that's just not the vibe that we want to give off, right?
What do you learn from that? You're already doing that in the mainland. I mean, so you're just going to work hard with better scenery. Yes, we
Yeah.
work hard here. We work smart too. You
I
can
mean, the
fit
drive is
in
nice back
fun.
and forth to the west side, but now
I'm
with all the
just
traffic,
saying,
I don't
yeah.
know if it is so nice anymore.
I am kind of posted up on the west side here while they're doing those sweeps there
Ooh.
at Hukumehame.
Costco delivers. You don't even need to leave now, man.
I'm telling you, man. No, I've got clients, they're friends too. They're going to be coming into town here later this week, so I am going to be on the South Shore for at least a few days coming up here.
We'll squeak it out and
Um,
squeak it back in.
yeah, I'm loving that background there, Danny. Chiang Mai, man, took me up on
The
my
jungles of
recommendation.
Thailand. Yeah, we're just hanging out
Yes,
in Chiang Mai today. Couple of days, so it's a different life over here, that's for sure.
dude, maybe that's the second place you guys should move to. I mean, it seems like the time zone works a little bit better than Hong Kong in
Yeah,
terms
it's
of
all right.
like, yeah, a little
It's all
bit
right. The one
better.
thing I said, we have some friends here that we're staying with. The one thing I said is I might miss the ocean. There's no
Ah,
water
well,
around here.
dude, go
I
to the
love
Sticky
me some
Waterfall,
water.
man.
I
Well,
love me
that's for
some water.
Krabi. That's just a quick
Yeah.
plane flight away, buddy.
I know, but it's something different between just walking to it or a golf cart or a quick drive than it is like a flight.
Tell them what your friends are paying over there. You mentioned you got some friends. They're originally from California. They decided to take a 1 year sabbatical because life was just knocking them out. What do they
Yeah.
spend there for a house in
Crazy.
Chiang
Yeah, there's
Mai?
super swanky golf course community. There's like seven
Yep.
guard stations that you got to go through. But yeah, three
I
bedroom,
hate
two
guard
bath house.
stations.
It's like 1,200 square feet. It's 500
Yeah.
bucks a month.
A nickel a month, bro.
500 bucks a month. Yeah. Electricity, everything's another like 50 a month. So 550 all in. And
So you could basically live on your Social Security, but you'd be in Thailand.
yeah, basically, so for them, she works part-time now for a US company, and that covers
Oh,
their whole lifestyle.
wow.
That's it. He's
Hmm.
not working at all. Their lifestyle changed completely. So it's kind of cool in some
There it
ways,
is,
but
gang.
yeah, it's not for
Yeah.
everyone.
You can make choices though, and you can make it your own, right?
Yeah, yeah. I don't think I could be without the ocean. Just saying.
I'm with you there, brother.
Water,
You and I
some sort of
both.
water. I mean, I grew up
Yeah.
without being on the ocean, but now living in Hawaii, now in Hong Kong. You've seen our place in Hong Kong, some of the pictures. I mean, ocean's right outside anytime, all the time, so it's
Dude, the
different.
Great Lakes are basically the ocean of the Midwest. So let's just be real there. You grew up on the ocean. It was just
Yeah, but it
your
wasn't in the
ocean.
backyard. It was a 2-hour drive from
Nope.
home.
Ah, so this Maui life and this Hong Kong life have got you to where you know
Next to it.
that to be
Next to
happy,
it.
you gotta be by the ocean
Got
then,
water.
cuz
By water. I like boats. I like swimming in it. I
I
like looking at it. It's just something about it. And I think a lot
I
of our
love it
people
too.
feel that way too, right?
Let's go. I like how small it makes me feel, dude. There is nothing better than having Mother Nature just give you a proper beat down to remind you you are a very tiny person.
Oof. Oh, I seen something pop up on your IG feed there. Someone got smacked in the face by a tow-in board, and he was talking about it's just like the humbleness of the water shows you what's up.
Sure does, man. And she's just playing. She's just
Yeah.
rough.
It's like a
I,
it's like the cat with claws, right?
yeah. The other thing I always say about her is I swear she's a vampire. She needs a, I gotta always donate a little blood to Mother Nature before I leave. It seems like a little bit of payment,
Oh,
man.
let's not keep them
Oh,
hanging out too long.
yep.
Let's give them what they came for. Some insights and
Yeah.
updates. Talk about this grant that's going on, Johnny.
Yeah, dude. So I love the fact that, you know what? I mean, we really are having, like, I don't know who's in the audience that watches this show here. I'm definitely feeling the vibes that there's some local people that are. Somebody
Someone
dropped some
does.
powerful comments, bro, about, you know, we were talking about Chief of War,
Mm,
provided some serious mana'o there. So, you know, if authenticity is important to you, you can check out the comments there. Um, but yeah, man.
right on. How about this grant?
So the grant, you know, last week, dude, they dropped it, and all my realtor friends put it out on blast there. And so it's definitely something that we should discuss with everybody on here because I mentioned, you know, I hope local people are watching here as well. It's called the Ho'omoku Ho Grant, and one portion of it, and it seems to be this is becoming the most popular portion of it, is that there's a first-time home buyer grant program. You can get up
Mm,
to $600,000 to use to
mm,
buy house, land to build on, a condo, etc. So that seems to be the portion. They said they've had over, what was it, like 446 applicants,
yeah.
but the main significant portion of the people that were applying, 355 was for this first time home buyer program. So you got the first time home buyer program, but in addition to it, you could also apply to get up to $1.2 million in grants to rebuild your burnt down Lahaina home. Or if you've already rebuilt, you could actually apply and get up to $400,000 reimbursed back to you.
Mm,
So if that was your savings, et cetera, you could have. But it definitely feels like people want to have ownership because such a huge amount of people have applied for that. So keep in mind, guys, it is a grant. And then again, how they're giving the money out is this is supposed to go to help people that really don't make enough money on their own. So the amount of money that you're going to get is going to be based off of how much you don't make compared to the median income. And
mm,
then, you know, I appreciate how Cara Beltran, right? She's a long time true local Maui mortgage professional, lender, loan
yeah.
officer, whatever you want to call them. This is the person, the bank you go get your mortgage from. Carol Beltran's going to drop some Monotmo on here as well, which is an important piece. So play that portion there, Danny.
Let's do it.
With a public service announcement for all of the Maui fire survivors that are going to go and participate in the Ho'okumuho. All right. So if you want more information on this program, go to ho'okumuho.mauicounty.gov. There is 3 different facets of the program that's going on right now, but the facet that you're probably most interested in if you want to purchase a home is the first time home buyer program. So you have to go and complete your online application or at the office itself over there, Maui County, go to Maui County. I do believe you can complete applications online as well. But go get the information at ho'okumuho.mauicounty.gov. The public service announcement I'm making here is that any of you applicants will be in need of getting pre-approved because the county wants to know how much you're pre-approved for so that they'll know how much money they should allocate for your down payment, right? If I understand correctly, they're giving away, or and a grant, who gives money away, right? That they're doing a grant of up to $600,000. So you may get some of it, you may get none of it, just depending on your qualification. But pay close attention. Knowing what you pre-approved for is going to be a very important topic, okay? That said, they're probably going to tell you, hey, before we finalize this paperwork, we need a pre-approval letter from you. So you know that thing.
That's good from there.
There it is, man. So that's the scoop right there. I reached out to my daughter last week and said, hey, I suggest you and Rado, your boyfriend, go on and complete this application. What do you think my daughter's response was, Danny?
What was it?
Already did it, Dad.
Hey, that's what you like to hear.
That's what's up. So, guys, that's out there. I am going to look at this positively. I have my own trepidations about government programs and how long these things tend to get closed, and that does affect my negotiations with, sellers. But I am going to hold out hope that this is going to be amazing. It is interesting that government puts us into some situations and then we look to the government for solutions as well.
Yeah.
And we're going to step out and hope that this is going to be amazing for the community. I would love to see more people owning here on Maui that cannot necessarily right now. That is your one way of being able to stay on Maui. And it's one of the reasons why local people don't move around a whole bunch, because once you can set your budget and you're an owner, theoretically that payment is yours until you pay that thing off, right? So
You stay there
20
and hang
years
out.
from now, if you could afford it now, chances are you'll be afforded then. We'd love to see that happen for you. So, step out in good faith
100%.
and make this thing happen, gang.
Some of the nuance that was complicated. The up to language is always the small print in these sorts of things.
Yep.
I've seen some of it
Yep.
about, like, if you already got some sort of compensation for insurance payouts and that, like, it's not going to cover those things, or it might reduce what they grant you. And so there is a lot of moving parts to this. It's not just a blanket, everyone gets 600.
Step out in good faith, though, gang. Fill it out. That's the only way you're going to find out these hard answers. If this spoke to you, if you're somebody that's already built, but you see value in getting that 400,000 back, and maybe you're struggling, right now, that's where you'll get that help, is because you are struggling, right? So just because the first time homebuyer grant is being the one that's being most applied for, that also tells me, well, there's a lot of opportunity for the other programs that are not necessarily being applied for. Go get that money. Rebuild your house. Stay in Lahaina. Let's go, gang.
Go get it.
That's it.
Hit them with the hot list.
Let's do it, Danny.
Here we go.
So this one, once again, the one with the cool
Just
lighting.
put some lights on it, Johnny.
Yep. So this is condos there.
Yeah,
Ohana
condos.
Kuleana.
Yeah, just up from the
I don't
cove.
get it, man. Yeah. I still don't get it, dude. $1,075,000 for a residential condo at 1569 square feet. What are the opportunities here? Is there like garages or something? I haven't shown it Ohana yet myself, Danny.
No, I think it's just location, size is the biggest thing.
Yeah.
1,500 square feet in a 3-bed condo is very spacious for
Dude,
Maui
I can go
standards.
down to Kihei Shores though, who has some random 3 bedrooms there, and I could get into something for probably around 6 or 7. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
you got a
anyway,
little bit of yard space too. That's another part of it.
there you
So you
go.
see they got this
So
back kind of patio, and then there's even more yard back there.
So this could be your alternative to having a house, right, gang? People
Yep.
tend to go to condos for specific reasons. A lot of times it's downsizing, lock and leave lifestyle. A lot of times it's your first option towards ownership. So yeah, could be an opportunity. I definitely like it better than at 1,290,000.
Yeah, and that price wasn't happening. I don't think you'll get 1,075,000. This is definitely going sub 1 million, I think.
I mean, you're competing with a house. I could buy a house in Kihei for that much. I think
For
that's the
900
setback.
now.
Dude, $599 flats at Kamalani. Let's stop there. 3 bedroom, 2 bath. Have a nice
Yeah,
day.
half price. You can buy
Right?
two, one as an
Yeah.
investment and one. I
I
mean,
got a
yeah. So
yard.
options. It depends on what you like. I mean, if you like that vibe, then you like that vibe. Royal
Oh, they
Kahana,
just took the numbers and scrambled them, Danny. I was at 574. I'm at 475
they like
now.
their numbers. We're playing a little Price is Right, I think.
There it is. It's tough for me, man. I got friends coming into town. They're like, dude, what would you show me hotel zone on the west side? And I'm like, for your budget, man, what you can afford. I just struggle with the I don't know how to describe, like, what's going to happen in the future with the sea level rise and all of that. That's where I struggle sometimes, man. But there is real opportunity at Royal Kahana, Valley Isle Resort right next to it, Kahana Manor across the street from it. I mean, it's at the point, Danny, where just everybody hates real estate, and now you're starting to see, like, even the trophy units for certain places that may have gone right off the market right away are hanging out too, man. It
Deals,
is a very crazy market, dude.
deals. And then it also, I mean, these used to be 299, 350 at some point, and that was a price that a lot of people felt good about. 475,
Yes.
almost another 50% more.
I think
Steep.
that this is such a healthy and necessary correction, Danny, because dude, these vacation rental condos have not penciled. And obviously after the fires and everything, but with the amount of taxes you have to pay, I mean, man, we definitely need what's happening right now, in my opinion. Kama Street in Waikapu, 1,199. I like that better than 1,000,003.
Cute little house.
It
Million one ninety
is.
nine still seems a
It's
bit
so
high.
crazy for me that I got to spend 1.2 for Waikapu. That's just
Like a
me.
poo, yeah.
So Maui Kanapali Villas was definitely one of those that they did not hang out at the market very longer. 793 for a studio really was right within linings where the average price for a 1 bedroom in here is about 900, but it's technically on the Minatoya list, man. We've talked about it being a target for carve outs. It has multiple zoning, hotel and apartment. It was built as a Hilton in the past. This is where, like, what we're trying to do here makes you scratch your head, though.
Kind of lost its luster at some point.
Yep. Well, 1633 for the fees kind of helped. But nice Murphy bed in there. Nice square footage for a studio, 544. Shores of Maui, 699. Looking at the cove directly. Danny, I found out something interesting about Shores of Maui. It is not on the Minatoya list. It is not apartment zoned. It is not hotel zoned. It's one of those BR, maybe it's business zoned.
Hmm,
But I found that to be interesting.
that is interesting.
Hmm.
Good merch, good views.
So here we go. This, although it looks like Tiny Town on the west side, this is Tiny Town over on the North Shore Village. But North Shore brings money, dude. That's starting to become a value at 1,350,000, believe it or not.
It's
That's
vibey.
kind of a cute little alcove. But
Lots of
yeah,
wood.
what's
Tiny
different about the
lot.
North Shore? What's different about the North Shore? To me, it definitely feels like that's where, like, the core, like, action sport community lives, right? Close to Jaws, close to Ho'okipa, close to Maliko Gulch. And then you also have this interesting European vibe because so many European wind sport enthusiasts come over to the North Shore. So I like it. It's not my village, but it's definitely cool.
Someone's village.
Yep. Willie Nelson sure loved it. EL Parkside. Whoa, Danny. 2 bedroom, 2 bath. This is the behavior right here. 19 days on the market, 525 down to 490. That is somebody telling their agent, did you get any calls? We didn't get anything. Okay, reduce it. I want out.
It's gonna keep coming down, I think.
I think so too.
A little Ocean View Estates.
Here we go, gang. We love the community because the views are incredible, but man, that is, I'm going to say it's perceived market value, but that's one of the lowest prices I've seen in Ocean View in a long time, Danny.
I mean, yeah, you get a lot of sea spray
You
and
sure do. This
issues
is
in this
the,
neighborhood, but the views are incredible.
you are going to be living on the windward side of the island. I live in Napili. I am considered the leeward side of the island. So that's where your wind comes from, gang.
Let's see if we have a picture of the view. But yeah, I used to sit open house here quite often, like 2 doors down, but everything was rusted inside the house.
Mm, yep.
Like everything had this kind of crusty salt on it, which was unfortunate. But the house itself, the neighborhood, the views, pretty awesome.
It just happens, bro. Like, I've got a new toilet that has like the buttons on the commode and stuff, and those are starting to show salt erosion around it. And they're supposedly stainless steel, dude.
Wild. This one, Johnny,
Yeah.
last weekly
Yeah.
we talked about it. 1,129. We're like, whew, they are coming out heavy. But quick
Yep.
correction,
There you go. Crickets.
75,000.
I was kind of
Now
blown away that that one that
125,000.
sat right on the little lower road there went for 975. Now we don't know what it went into. That's the price it was at when it went into escrow. So we won't know until it closes, but man, yeah, 1,050,000.
Showing some
It's
signs they want to
Minatoya
go.
list. It's Minatoya list. And then this one, man. Like you already have lots in the same community that are down in the high sixes, but you come out aspirationally.
900.
Now,
Kind
is
of
this
want to
a
sell it.
hit the history? Is this like like a new agent kind of deal? Like it didn't sell by Alex, and so nope, there
No,
it is. It
sold in
did.
2019.
Yeah, man. So they only want to make, what is that? 275,000? Not bad. They paid the taxes, I guess. They just want to
Yeah,
recoup
they
their
paid the
investment,
fees for
right?
a few. Don't know what the plan was. Thought it was an
Yep.
investment or had plans and changed the plans. Don't see
Here we
these
go,
very
gang.
often, Johnny.
Nope. You can buy the Ritz-Carlton. It's expensive, man. 5 grand for maintenance fees. There's also an additional fee that you pay every single month that's going to go towards the furniture that they will redo for you. But boy, if you love the service at the Ritz-Carlton, so there it is. Mandatory reserve fund of 1745 for a periodic replacement of unit interior furniture.
That's
Yeah,
interesting.
gangy. 3 million bucks gets you a 2 bedroom, 2 bath. You will have ladies and gentlemen serving you, a lady
And
and
you
gentleman yourself.
live at the Ritz-Carlton.
Yep. I'll do a golf cart ride as soon as I get my tires replaced on there. I'll take you by the Ritz Carlton as I head down to Fleming's Beach. Car
Do it.
drive up at Kulakai there, Danny. This one's going to sell. 1,700,000 for 2626. It is not on your typical acreage, but it is in Kula, and Kula is very active still. Got a little rehab in 19. Yeah, it looks nice and fresh, dude.
Very fresh. Some
Yep,
interesting material choices.
indeed.
Cooler.
Lots of wood for
This one,
rent.
Johnny. This tells us a
Okay,
story.
it does, dude. So that's how much you can expect to get for a Kahana Villa, which is across the street from Esterns, which is
Uh,
hotel zoned.
hotel zoned.
You could pick up a
Uh,
2 bedroom there for the 800 range too, man. But look at this strategy. 3 grand.
some someone seems to be wanting to help.
There you
Someone
go.
or do something.
Yep.
6 month rental. So they don't
I think
qualify
the
for the reduction in
nope,
taxes.
nope. You got to do the 1 year. But here's their strategy. It's not renting out, vacations. Maybe they're not getting a whole lot out of it. Segue.
2,900.
The
I mean that
fees,
seems like
the
a
f-
deal. A couple years ago when we were considering actually moving back, we
yep.
looked at a couple 2 bedrooms on the west side. They were 4,500 a month.
Yeah, you were telling me about the
Mm,
breakers,
yeah, the breakers,
and like,
not even as nice as
yeah,
this. I mean, this is way more nice. Amenities, location, everything.
yep. The
So
only humbug I have about the majority of the floor plan there is that they have no downstairs bathroom in their 2 bedrooms, which is just weird for me. So everybody got
little
to go
strange.
upstairs. But hey,
Coming to visit,
you get
go upstairs.
yep, there you go. Get your Holly Royale correcting itself, bro. That's an attractive price there. Starting to get close to the next door neighbor, Maui Lani Terraces there, Danny. And in the A building, so looks like maybe it's a little original, but still. Love the Holly Royale, man. Secret little oasis on the west side. Lots of realtors living there.
It's a spot.
What's up?
Give me some
Wailea Palms,
petters.
cuz. So Wailea Palms, Danny, that was the one that is not vacation rentable.
Correct.
Palms of Wailea is. There you go. So here you go, gang. 1 bedroom, 2 bath, still bring in close to 1.4, we can assume. 68
Yeah.
days on market. So that's what'll happen when Minatoya happens. People will
Gotta
still
just hang out
enjoy
there.
Maui. Yeah. Look at that one, bro, Danny. That's big money for Kahului, man.
Yeah.
This is how they build in Kahului, though. They build them big and they make them into apartments. You just wouldn't know it.
I mean,
probably, probably 4 or 5
interesting all
rental
around. I don't
opportunities
know
in there, man.
what is the play or the plan or this, but 2.3 seems like a lot.
But dude, 41 days, somebody got together and it's making that happen. Oh, there it went, dude. This is a good opportunity, man. I always like Alake Drive or Kala Drive, this one. Just a nice alternative to having to buy, like, we just saw there, right? Wailea Palms. Or I could have bought up at a Kala Drive and had my own little house right up
And
the
be a
street at
rebel,
Maui Meadows. That's it, man.
literally. I
No
mean, lifestyle's
fees.
not going to change much.
Nope, no fees. I save so much money on fees all day long.
That goes into your lifestyle.
And that's where somebody said, yep, woo, Kanapoi Royal. Haven't seen one of these. These are apartment zoned. They definitely feel apartmently. I had my uncle and auntie live in them for a long, long time when they owned, God, what was that pizza joint? Luigi's right there, Kanapali, buddy.
Hmm.
We like Kanapali Royale because even though they are 2 bedroom, 2 baths, they got some square footage, baby. 1540, man. Beautiful lanais. Resort community of Kanapali. You are just above all the resorts with just a golf course between you.
There she is.
Paniolo Place, cuz how about you take 900 and it's cash? Okay, done. 2 bedroom, 1 bath, Danny. Doesn't fit most demographics.
But it
These
did
guys,
someone.
it's gonna work. It's gonna work. Paniolo is the Hawaiian word for cowboy. Lanikai Place, 980, Maui Ranch Estates. Write the offer, Danny.
Look at that.
I mean, you'd ask me, you'd say, John, do you think they'll take 800? I'd say, can we do cash? You'd say, yes. I'd say, let's write it up. I don't know, but one way we can find out.
And they did.
Ka'ikena Loop up there at Kealani, Danny. 3 bedroom, 2 bath. So 1,360,000. Dang, Josh is just writing deals left and right, huh?
All day long.
Oh, big fans, big fans. Okay, Plantation Estates. Bought some dirt. How many acres do I get? You get 15 acres, 3.1 milli. That is going to build one heck of a compound, Danny. And of course, it's
That
cash.
is going to be a huge compound.
One, bro.
Well, Gen
Uala
Action.
Place, Halepi'ilani, cleaned up the yard, 890,000. They wrote the offer, gang.
Got it done. So there
Who
you go.
did the loan, Danny?
900,000.
Who did the loan?
Who was on that one? I have to remember. It's local kind.
Here
Or
we
what
go,
we're pushing
bro.
for.
So still value. Like I mentioned, Minatoya list going to come in. This is a classic example. Bay Villas, 1 bedroom, 1 bath, still 1.3 milli, fully disclosed. So ocean view, ocean,
1.3.
yeah, Maui's always going to have value. Oceanfront always going to have value. Maui Kamaole,
This
man.
one,
Somebody loved that one. That is apartment zoned
yep,
across the street from the ocean. All the things the county is saying, and yet still value to somebody.
quite a lot of value actually. I mean,
Bro,
1.7
I
down to
mean, I'm stunned.
1.375. That's still almost a 1.4.
Stunned.
So that one's gonna be hanging out a while. Strong. It's a good sign.
Right
But
on.
Maui Cam is one of those spots.
It
People
is.
love it.
Raving fans.
Absolutely.
Raving fans.
So
Ahui ho, gangy.